of the Swift Playgrounds YouTube series. In this episode, we are going to look at the very basics of Swift. We'll run some code and hopefully have some fun. Now, the first thing you are going to need to do is install Swift Playgrounds. If you haven't done so, head to the App Store. This is what it looks like. It's 232 meg, and then once you've got that installed, just need to open it up. Alright, assuming you've got everything installed and opened, we are going to start on lesson 1, Learn to Code 1. And in Learn to Code 1, we are going to look at commands. Now, this is a great way of looking at things. Following a recipe to bake something, or following instructions to assemble something. And if you don't follow the instructions, or if you don't do something in the correct order, sometimes something unexpected happens or things go wrong. And writing code is exactly the same. You create your own set of instructions for your program or your device to carry out. Now, we are going to look at commands in a very basic overview in this first episode. And we are going to start by writing commands to make this little guy, Byte, move around a puzzle world. We'll tell him to move forward and collect gems and a couple of other things as well. Now, this is actually your first bit of knowledge for Swift. You can see here the words mashed together. Now, code is punctuated and spaced like human language, but commands don't have spaces between them. This is known as camel casing. Now, camel casing is when the first word is all lowercase, and every word that comes after starts with an uppercase letter. Case in point, here it says collect gem. Collect is all lowercase. Gem begins with a capital G, and then the rest is lowercase. And then it always ends in a parentheses. So, if you're here and you're ready to go, let's hit start coding. This will load the program for us. So I'm going to turn that volume down a little bit. So here is the world. Here's the UI we're going to be using. So you can see on the left over here, this is where we write our code. And on the right, this is where we see our program guy. So I am just going to delete that a sec. And if you hit run my code, nothing happens because there's no code there. So the first thing we need to do is find the correct combination of the move forward command and the collect gem command. Now, to solve this, we need to work out how far away the gem is, and this is the gem in case you were wondering. And once we've figured that out, and we figured that out by counting the squares, so it's 1, 2, 3 moves away. We need to find out how many times do we need to tell Byte, that's this guy, to move forward. Now, each move forward command is 1 square. So if I write move forward and hit run my code, he moves forward 1 square. So given the fact that there are 3 squares, we'll put move forward 3 times and hit run my code again. The program will reset and run the new code. Ta-da! We've reached the gem. Now, he hasn't collected the gem yet, he's just reached it. To make him collect the gem, we need to add the collect gem command to our code. Now, the important thing here is placement, because in programming, code is executed in a top-down manner. So what that means is the code at the top is executed first and it works through it. So if I were to put collect gem at the top, for example, and hit run my code, there it is trying to collect a gem that doesn't exist. Just gonna delete that and add it at the end, because once he's reached the gem, that's when he needs to collect it. So let's run that code and see if byte collects the gem. There you go. Congratulations. You are now a programmer. That easy. So just to recap, we put 1, 2, 3 move forward commands, and then 1 collect gem command to make byte move forward 3 steps and collect the gem. So if you're done celebrating, let's hit next page and we can move on to the next task. So in this task we need to combine a few commands. So if you look where the gem is, it's over here. So at some point we are going to need to turn left, as shown here. So this is going to be a combination of the move forward command, the collect gem command, and the new turn left command. So just like last time, let's start off by counting how many steps we need to get there. So there's 1, 2, and then a wall. So we need to move forward twice, and then we should probably think about turning left. So let's move forward twice and then turn left. And let's just run that code just to see how it works. 1, 2, and spin around. There he goes. He's looking in the right direction. Now if we count it from here, there's 1, 2 squares, which means we need 2 more move forward commands. And then he'll be at the gem. But as we learned from the lesson just now, he won't pick up that gem unless we tell him to. So we'll run a collect gem as well. So let's hit that run my code and see if it works. Okay, great job. Give yourself another congratulations. You've just written your second program. Check you out. Look, well done for sticking with us so far. That's actually all we're going to look at in this first short part of the series. As we go on, the episodes will get longer and longer. And next up, we're going to look at combining these commands into some longer blocks of code and with some more interactable objects. But for now, we're just going to park it there and check out the second episode for a little bit more. Thanks, guys.